This video is mostly for people looking for more information on the Lost City server, the preservation project, or me as a YouTuber. Lost City is a Runescape 2 private server that's based on a project that's looking to preserve Runescape history. The Lost City server is currently running a very early version of Runescape 2, which is basically whatever Runescape Classic had, a few quests, dual arena, and clue scrolls. The server is currently in a beta stage, but there will be no more character resets, so whatever stats you have right now will still be there once it leaves beta. The project and the server are open source and non-profit. Nothing will ever cost anything and members will be free. There are, however, ways to contribute, such as doing research, programming, or supporting the developers. Again, all of that is completely voluntary, so anyone is welcome to play for free. The server has been up and running for around a month now, and it currently only has free-to-play content. It was announced yesterday that the membership launch will happen on the 29th of March, so in around 3 weeks we will have membership. Even if you start now, you are not that far behind. There are some very efficient gamers who are currently around 1k total, but most people have just leveled up a bit and are probably waiting for members to release. If you are interested in trying this, please keep in mind that it's a private server, and there is always the chance that your characters will be gone if they shut it down. But personally, I am not too worried about it. There are similar open source non-profit servers of Runescape Classic that have been up and running for over 5 years. I would also recommend reading the rules. There are some specific rules from way back when, like multilogging is not allowed. You are allowed to have multiple characters, but you are not allowed to transfer items between them right now. There has been talk that these rules might be relaxed in the future, but there has been no confirmation about this, so take that with a grain of salt. The server will progress in its updates. It is currently in the May 18 version of 2004, and eventually it will reach 2006, maybe 2007. I don't think anything has been confirmed on how far they will go, because that also depends on many other factors. I have made a chart here that has most of the interesting updates that came in 2004, and I will probably make one for 2005 once we get closer to it. If I understand correctly, as the project keeps progressing in its version of Runescape 2, you will be able to choose from the version you want to play. So you could stay in this version of Runescape 2, May 18, 2004. However, I would imagine that the majority of players will continue playing the newest available version. I am not completely sure how the accounts will work for that. We will have to see what happens. It's currently 4 p.m. GMT on a Saturday and there are 450 people playing. The peak numbers I've seen have been like 700 or 800, I believe. And that's only the active players who are online right now. There are currently over 15,000 characters on the high scores. And most of the time, even with 12 servers, the world really feels alive. I believe that the members announcement will also bring more players, but we will have to see about that. The last thing that comes to mind is that since the project is open source, anyone could download this and host their own server, or run it locally and play Runescape 2 as a single player. From what I've seen, it seems pretty simple to set up, and there are also guides on YouTube on how to do it. And that ends the portion of the video where I talk about the server. Next, I'm gonna talk a little bit about myself. I started playing Runescape around 2004 and I played actively until 2007 when Wilderness was removed. That wasn't the only reason I quit though. It was more like the straw that broke the camel's back, or whatever the saying is. During that time I played multiple characters. I had basically everything from a 1 def peer to a range tank. We also had a bunch of shared accounts. We had a very elaborate staking account. and a shared 85 Slayer account that had over 100 million attack XP back in 06 or something. It was great times. I also did a bunch of clanning. I was in one of the best clans at the time. And some of the friends I made back then I'm still in contact with, and some of them even play here on this server. I came back in 08 or 09 and I played for a few more years. During that time I was in the best clan at the time, I would say, and probably one of the best members PK clans as well. I did come back later and try OSRS after it came out, and I think it's a cool game, but it's not the game I really liked. It's not Runescape 2 in my opinion. As you might see, I am, however, extremely excited about this project, and I hope it can go far and stay around for a long time. If you're interested in hearing more of my ramblings, check out my other videos or subscribe to see when I live stream. I try to stream once every few days at the very least. And I think that's everything for this video, so if you have any questions about the project or whatever, feel free to post some comments or hop on the community Discord or the official Discord and ask away. Yeah, thanks for watching.